Well, hello everybody. So I'm going to do the next deck in my collection. Still on A, of course. And it's another angelic one. Angel Heart Sigils by Stewart, Pearce and Richard Crookes. So it is a quite unusual deck. So these are the back of the cards. Beautiful Eye of Horus, which is magical. You can see that there are lots of sigils around the edges of the cards. Beautiful angelic light language. And I'm going to show you the cards now so that you can see them. So it does follow on a little bit from his first deck, Angels of Atlantis, because he does use the Atlantean angels again. And they're ever so easy to read, really. Obviously, there's a lot more locked in these because you've got the angel sigil, which obviously is representative of that particular angel's mysteries. But you've also got these keywords at the bottom which really enable you to bring forward the message. The artwork is fairly eclectic. You've got photography, you've got really famous paintings from all the way across history. It is a very beautiful portal of angelic light. So you've got Haniel, Michael, Raphael, Jophiel, and I think it's Zadkiel. I've just found another one, Raziel also, which is really beautiful. So, and we have Uriel also. It's been very present of late, sharing his stellar manifestations with me. Beautiful Samuel, Zafkiel, and I think that is all the Atlantean angels shared. And they all have, it's almost suited. Each angel has 4 different themed cards to their name that give progressively deeper messages. What I really, really like about Stewart Pearce's deck is this link that he makes to sound medicine. So each one of these cards, if you use the little guidebook, which it's a small, it's not a real sturdy one, but what's inside is really lovely. So if we go into Gabriel, for example, and you obviously can read the lovely message. It's linked to Krishna and Vishnu, which is beautiful. It's all about gratitude and that coming into that bliss state. But what I really like is the very last line of each interpretation, because it gives you a chant. And so the chant for bliss to vibrate through the heart chakra is Ah, which is beautiful. And for each card, you have got a beautiful chant aligned with it. Some are the same, some are different, some are familiar, some are completely new to the voice box, which is very activating, really quite lovely. So I'll continue to show you the rest of the cards so that you can see the entire deck. And then we'll draw a mind, body, soul reading, because I always think that's fun to get a real feel for the deck and what the messages are that come forward. I really love that one. Raphael and embrace. Look at those beautiful elders. That sacred union. I love it. Really powerful. Really beautiful. Don't use them very often. I seem to be more in the stellar realms at the moment, although these do feel quite stellar in nature. They're just they don't twinkle. I don't know how you select which decks you use, but mine almost give out a light, and then I'm drawn to working with them. And I put them into my altar and really allow them to take center stage and weave through my spiritual practice. So these have been a little bit neglected. So I think it's rather nice to get them out. And this is what I love about doing this A to Z deck review, is that all the decks that I've got in my collection, which are many, actually get to be seen, which I really love. Oh, they are not jumpers. That is a very poor shuffling on my part. I am not the greatest shuffler. I can't do the swanky shuffle that I've seen a few others do on their lovely deck reviews. Maybe I haven't played enough poker. I don't know. Anyway, mind, body, soul for the collective today with the Angel Heart Sigils. So, there we go. So, card number 1. Huh, I can't believe that. You can't make it up. That's the card that I was obviously talking about when I was sharing the beautiful sound medicine woven into the cards. And it's the bliss card. It's finding your bliss, finding that heart connection, really allowing yourself to come into balance, especially with the masculine energy within you. I think that we are so programmed in our society to do and be and always be on the go that sometimes we just almost sidestep what lights us up, what fills our heart with joy, because we're always on the move. And I think this is just a reminder, a beautiful nudge to come back to those moments and allow every day to be woven with that balance. And then we've got the beautiful card of adventure. And this is about foundations. This is about having that foundational practice of making sure that you take time in nature every day. But when you do, be really, really present with it. You know, not walking through the fields, it would be for me, or near a body of water or near the beach or wherever that is for you, and be thinking about other stuff. You know, really coming into connection with the place that you choose to, you know, have some downtime in and allow your beautiful soul to adventure with Mother Nature. And remember that inner child, the joy you used to find from just getting lost in nature, looking in the undergrowth and finding butterflies and caterpillars and beetles and being fascinated by the world around you. And the final card, it's interesting, this sense of anticipation. And I feel that energy rising, especially since the Lionsgate portal has opened, this sense of knowing that all that has previously held the beings of Earth back is like it's being purged, it's being cleared, it's being dissolved. And there's this sense of knowing that when we come out the other end of it, we are going to be transformed beyond all belief. And we are going to be truly and fully in our source light, in the template, the blueprint that we actually designed for ourselves before we came into incarnation. So that is the reading from these rather beautiful cards that I'd forgotten about. They're actually rather lovely. So yeah, Angel Heart Sigils by Stewart Pearce and Richard Crookes. Enjoy, dear souls.